Konnichiwa everyone, welcome back. As the final days of the year slip by, a curiosity might tickle your mind. Why on earth do folks in Japan mark the arrival of the new year with a humble bowl of noodles? Well, sit tight because we're about to delve into the remarkable tradition of Toshikoshi soba, and why it holds such a special place in the hearts of the Japanese. Toshikoshi soba, which translates to year-crossing noodles, is a cherished New Year's Eve custom in Japan. This practice is steeped in history, tracing its roots back to the Edo period. The belief was that indulging in these unique noodles would usher in good luck and longevity. The act of savoring Toshikoshi soba is symbolic. It represents the shedding of the year's trials and tribulations and stepping into the new year with a clean slate. The long and slender form of soba noodles embodies the aspiration for a lengthy and robust life. But the question still lingers: why noodles? Soba noodles, crafted from buckwheat, are not just a treat for the taste buds but also brimming with health benefits. They're a fantastic source of fiber, protein, and an array of vitamins. Buckwheat is praised for promoting heart health, assisting digestion, and bolstering the immune system. So partaking in a bowl of Toshikoshi soba is not merely a cultural rite, it's a nutritious and hearty way to greet the new year. Through my conversations with locals in Japan, they expressed their sentiments about this treasured custom. One local resident shared, "Eating Toshikoshi soba allows us to reflect on the past year and anticipate the future. It's a moment of thankfulness and optimism." So there you have it, the mesmerizing tradition of Toshikoshi soba, celebrated for its cultural importance, symbolism, and health attributes. If you're seeking a tasty and meaningful way to herald the new year, why not give Toshikoshi soba a whirl? Now let's unravel the history behind this interesting tradition. Toshikoshi soba, meaning year-crossing noodles, is a beloved New Year's Eve tradition in Japan. Legend has it that this custom dates back to the Edo period, where it was believed that eating these special noodles would bring good luck and longevity. But let's take a step back in time and explore how this tradition came to be. The Edo period, spanning from the 17th to the 19th century, was a time of peace and prosperity in Japan. It was during this era that many of the country's cultural traditions like Toshikoshi soba emerged. Soba, a type of noodle made from buckwheat flour, has been a staple in the Japanese diet for centuries. Its origins can be traced back to the Jomon period, around 4,000 years ago. However, it was during the Edo period that soba gained prominence, largely due to the establishment of soba shops throughout Edo, now known as Tokyo. The tradition of eating soba on New Year's Eve, however, is tied to the Buddhist temples. At the end of the year, temple bells would ring 108 times, representing the 108 earthly desires that cause human suffering according to Buddhist beliefs. The ringing of the bells was a ritual to cleanse these desires. To prepare for this ritual, people would nourish themselves with a simple and humble meal: soba. But why soba? There are a few explanations. Firstly, soba noodles are easier to cut compared to other types of noodles, symbolizing the act of cutting off the misfortunes of the past year. Secondly, the color of soba noodles, which is similar to the color of gold, represents wealth and prosperity for the coming year. Over time, this tradition evolved and became deeply rooted in Japanese culture. The act of eating Toshikoshi soba became a moment of reflection and gratitude. It provided an opportunity for people to look back on the year that was, to let go of the hardships and challenges, and to welcome the new year with hope and positivity. Today, this tradition is still widely practiced across Japan. As the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, families gather around the dinner table to share a bowl of Toshikoshi soba. It's a moment filled with laughter, stories, and wishes for the year ahead. Interestingly, the tradition of eating Toshikoshi soba is not just limited to Japan. It has crossed borders and oceans, reaching various parts of the world. Many Japanese restaurants across the globe serve Toshikoshi soba on New Year's Eve, allowing people from different cultures to partake in this beautiful tradition. So, as we approach the end of the year, let's take a moment to appreciate this centuries-old tradition. The act of consuming Toshikoshi soba symbolizes letting go of the challenges and hardships of the past year, and embracing the new year with a fresh start. It's a simple yet profound custom that carries a powerful message, a reminder that no matter how difficult the past year may have been, there's always hope for a better tomorrow. And so, as the Japanese say, "Akimashite omedetou gozaimasu," Happy New Year. May your year be filled with good luck, longevity, and of course, a delicious bowl of Toshikoshi soba. But why noodles specifically? Well, soba noodles are made from buckwheat, which is not only delicious but also packed with health benefits. This humble ingredient, native to Northern Asia, has been a staple in Japanese cuisine for centuries. Its versatility and nutritional value have earned it a place of honor at the Japanese dining table, and particularly in the tradition of Toshikoshi soba. The soba noodle, long and slender in shape, is a symbol of longevity and resilience. Just as the noodle stretches long, so too is the wish for a long and prosperous life. Its thinness is a reminder of the fragility of existence, nudging us to appreciate the present and live each moment fully. When consumed at the cusp of the new year, these noodles carry with them a sense of hope and renewal. Now let's talk about the health benefits of these magical strands of deliciousness. Buckwheat, despite its name, is not a type of wheat. It's actually a seed, and it's gluten-free. This makes soba noodles an excellent choice for those with dietary restrictions or those who simply wish to maintain a balanced diet. Packing a nutritional punch, soba noodles are rich in protein, fiber, and several essential vitamins and minerals. They are particularly high in manganese, a mineral that supports bone health and aids in the metabolism of carbohydrates and amino acids. They also contain a good amount of thiamine, a vitamin that helps your body convert food into energy. Furthermore, buckwheat is known for its heart-healthy properties. It's a great source of rutin, a type of flavonoid that can help lower bad cholesterol levels and reduce blood pressure. This in turn can help prevent heart disease. But the benefits of soba noodles extend beyond just physical health. The act of eating noodles, especially in a communal setting, can also contribute to emotional well-being. Sharing a bowl of Toshikoshi soba with loved ones on New Year's Eve is a moment of connection, a time to bond over shared hopes and dreams for the coming year. It's a tradition that nourishes the soul as much as the body. Moreover, the preparation and presentation of the noodles also hold significance. The careful crafting of the noodles, the simmering of the broth, the garnishing of the dish, all these elements are a testament to the Japanese philosophy of mindfulness and attention to detail. Every slurp of the noodle, every sip of the broth is a celebration of this philosophy, a reminder to savor each experience and find joy in the simple things. So, indulging in a bowl of Toshikoshi soba isn't just a cultural tradition, it's a nutritious and wholesome way to welcome the new year. It's a testament to the Japanese way of life, a celebration of their culinary heritage, and a symbol of their hopes and dreams for the future. As we bid farewell to the old year and welcome the new, let's do so with a bowl of soba noodles, nourishing our bodies, enriching our souls, and embracing the promise of new beginnings. After all, what better way to step into the new year than with a belly full of good luck and a heart full of hope? I spoke with locals in Japan and they shared their thoughts on this cherished tradition. Our first local resident is a grandmother from Kyoto, who has been making Toshikoshi soba for her family for over 6 decades. She says, "Preparing and eating Toshikoshi soba is a time of family bonding. We gather around the kotatsu, savor the warmth of the noodles, and share stories of the past year. It's a way to bring us closer and pass on our cultural traditions to the younger generation." Next, we hear from a young professional from Tokyo who moved to the city for work. He shares, "As someone living away from my family, eating Toshikoshi soba on New Year's Eve helps me feel connected to them. It's a comforting reminder of home and our shared traditions." A third testimonial comes from a school teacher in Hokkaido. She tells us, "In school we teach children about the importance of Toshikoshi soba. It's not just about eating noodles, it's about understanding our history, our culture, and our values. We want our students to appreciate the significance of this tradition." We also spoke with a local soba shop owner in Osaka. He says, "New Year's Eve is our busiest time of the year. Locals and tourists alike come to our shop to enjoy Toshikoshi soba. It's a joy to serve them and be part of their New Year's celebration." Another resident, a Shinto priest from Nara, shares his perspective. "In Shintoism, we believe in purifying ourselves for the new year. Eating Toshikoshi soba is part of that purification process. It's a symbol of cleansing ourselves from the troubles of the past year and preparing for the blessings of the new year." A Japanese food blogger based in Yokohama shares her thoughts on the tradition. She says, "Toshikoshi soba is more than just a meal, it's an experience. The act of eating these long, slender noodles is a visual representation of crossing from one year to the next. It's a beautiful tradition that perfectly captures the Japanese spirit of harmony and balance." Lastly, we hear from a university student from Fukuoka who says, "For me, eating Toshikoshi soba is a moment of reflection. It's a time to think about the highs and lows of the past year, to appreciate the lessons learned and to look forward to the opportunities that the new year will bring. These heartfelt testimonials highlight the deep-rooted significance of Toshikoshi soba in Japanese culture. From family bonding and nostalgia to education and spiritual purification, this tradition holds different meanings for different people. But at its core, it's a symbol of reflection, gratitude, and hope. Eating Toshikoshi soba is a way for us to reflect on the past year and look forward to the future. It's a moment of gratitude and hope. So there you have it, the beautiful tradition of Toshikoshi soba, celebrated for its cultural significance, symbolism, and health benefits. This age-old custom, deeply rooted in the heart and soul of Japan, is much more than just a meal. It's a symbol of hope, a testament to resilience, and a celebration of life itself. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. Toshikoshi soba, or year-crossing noodles, is a beloved tradition that dates back to the Edo period. It's believed that indulging in these special noodles on New Year's Eve brings good fortune and longevity. The act of consuming these noodles is deeply symbolic. It represents the release of the past year's challenges and the welcoming of a brand new year with an open heart and mind. The long, thin shape of the soba noodles is a visual metaphor for a long and healthy life, an aspiration shared universally. But the significance of Toshikoshi soba doesn't stop at symbolism. The soba noodles are made from buckwheat, a grain known for its impressive health benefits. Packed with fiber, protein, and various vitamins, buckwheat supports heart health, aids digestion, and boosts the immune system. So when you're slurping those noodles down, you're not just participating in a cultural tradition, but you're also giving your body a nutritious treat. We've also heard from locals in Japan who shared their personal experiences and sentiments about this cherished tradition. It's clear that Toshikoshi soba is more than just a dish. It's a heartfelt ritual that brings families together, encourages reflection on the past, and instills hope for the future. In a world that's constantly changing and evolving, the tradition of Toshikoshi soba remains a comforting constant. It's a beautiful testament to Japan's respect for heritage, the importance of family, and the value of health. So, as we approach the brink of a new year, why not embrace this enriching tradition? Prepare a bowl of Toshikoshi soba, gather your loved ones, and celebrate the crossing over into a new year. You'll not only be participating in a time-honored tradition but also nourishing your body and soul. If you're looking for a delicious and meaningful way to ring in the new year, why not give Toshikoshi soba a try? After all, what better way to step into a new year than with a bowl of noodles symbolizing luck, longevity, and a fresh start? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more cultural insights. Your support allows us to continue exploring intriguing traditions from around the world. By liking our video, you're helping to spread knowledge and appreciation for diverse cultures. Sharing our video helps us reach a wider audience, fostering global understanding and respect. And when you subscribe, you become part of our community, receiving updates and exclusive content right at your fingertips. Remember, every like, share, and subscription makes a difference. So join us in our journey to uncover the world's rich cultural tapestry. Together, we can learn, grow, and celebrate the beauty of our shared humanity. Wishing you all a fantastic new year, filled with joy, prosperity, and of course, a bowl of tasty Toshikoshi soba. Sayonara for now.